Alright, and yes, we are here live. Live on WBYTN for some Monday afternoon baseball. Road to the show, career mode. Just haven't decided what career I'm going to start with. Well, I'm going to start with, we're going to see, let's see. Let's go with Mike Rupp. Let's go with Mike Rupp. Matt Rupp. Matt Rupp. Sorry about that. Matt Rupp. He's a new career I started. First baseman. Just starting out. Got some perks on him already. So let's go for it. I'll go to the batting cage. Work on some content. Oh, this one, I don't like these things, but we have to do them once in a while. See if we can make some friends here. Matt Rugg. That's the guy's name, Matt Rugg. He doesn't lay down for anybody. I'm with Jackson Generals.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League.
This is my
Game
first
one here in the
season
month of
in
May
Double
between
A ball.
the Jackson Generals and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Alex Wells, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Leading off the inning, Big Dog Riggs, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Oh, had him off. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
2-2 count.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away.
Full count.
It looks
Full
like
count.
the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And that misses for ball
Drew
four.
a walk.
So it's a leadoff walk here to start the
sir.
second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Socrates Brito, the
Socrates.
next to bat.
That is big. The center fielder.
Riggs gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Aiken. He's got it one away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
1-2, here it comes. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
What a throw indeed.
Play ball. Out. Out. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. Out. 3. He's out. Out. That's 1, 2. 3.
Now at the plate, Luis Nunez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Nunez.
Ripped down the first base line.
Dude, you got it.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 of them. Into the box, Big Dog Riggs. He drew a walk his first time up.
Big Dog Riggs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Gutierrez stands at first with 1 out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here.
My nose was itchy.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but He manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
So digging in now, Socrates Brito. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Socrates.
Second and third here, one man out. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Striding in, Jose Samuels. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Aiken is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out.
Well, it's always double anyway. It's always good. We're getting whooped.
Ready once again, big dog Riggs. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready for another shot now, Socrates Brito. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the
One out. Nobody on.
now at the plate, big dog Riggs. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Struck out. I shouldn't have swung at any of those.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Tennessee Smokies posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
Matt Rugg, though, the guy who doesn't lay down for anybody. 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and a walk.
First for the victorious Smokies. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 15 runs.
The Tennessee Smokies.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jackson Generals and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stephen Forbes, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Into the box now, Big Dog Riggs. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Line towards center field. Huerta has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team.
No, it's not. You fella. My doggy fella. Leading things off.
Digging in, Big Dog Riggs. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a miss, 0 and 1.
That was well outside the zone. I shouldn't have swung at that one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2.
Welcome. Just doing a little baseball
the
here.
Next 3-2.
I should have swung at that.
Strike 3.
Oh,
hey
well.
There, Bill.
Hey, AJ.
Just popping in to say hi.
Hey.
How's your day going and who are you playing today?
I'm playing my first baseman, my new guy, Matt Rugg. He hit a couple doubles last game. I'm 0 for 2 in this one already.
Digging in, Ray Clemens. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break
You know
through
about
on
Matt Rugg, you know.
the first time in this
You
one.
know that guy. He's that guy that never lays down
They
for
don't need
anybody.
to change their entire
You know what I mean?
approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Double play coming here.
The 1-1 home.
Has Matt Rugg
Ground
got
ball to
shaggy
second.
hair?
This could be 2. 1 there. On to
Not
first,
really.
and they turn the double
He's got
play.
kind of long, slick, kind of looking.
Like a shag pile rug.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. Your attention, please.
Big Dog
Ready
Riggs.
for another chance. Big Dog Riggs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was
Here we
late
go.
on
Watch
that
this.
one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that one
Oh, I got hit. I
As
got
a
hit.
manager, you never really want to put a man on
got
by a
bases
hit by
loaded,
pitch,
nobody
but
out.
You absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Samuels. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Standing in, Roger Fontenot. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run.
Not even going to get a run scored here.
And I'd be surprised
Bases are
if
loaded
they
with
send the
nobody
runner.
out. Next guy strikes out. This guy flies out. Wow.
At the plate, Brian
We're
Fernandez.
struggling this year. This team I'm on. We're like 8-18 or something like that.
And he strikes him out.
Strikes him out.
Opportunity at the plate
wow.
As he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So they load the bases on just one.
Wow. Oh, bases loaded for me with 2 out.
Striding into the box, Big Dog Riggs. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet revenge right here. Bases juiced, he is looking to do some serious damage.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
Joey's
Reto,
not
the runner
here.
at third.
Not
Where
yet.
are you,
Over
Joey?
at second.
He
Marcus
might
at first, 2 out in the
still be
inning.
sleeping. We were up pretty late last night.
Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is
Whoops,
a big
sorry
spot
about
here.
that. Something in
And
my
obviously
eye.
a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Right
Oh, nice
on the
pitch.
corner, 2-2.
Nice freaking pitch. Wow. Nice pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. And he comes back to get
Struck
it.
me
So
out.
Great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded.
Wow,
So the
I
error
couldn't do
winds up
anything
not
with it.
costing him as
Neither
they
I
leave
struck
the
out.
bases loaded. We'll move on now to the
So
bottom
that-
half of the
I
7th.
can't complain
Get
when-
up and stretch.
when my
The
teammates
Generals
do it, I
lead
guess.
2-0.
I do it too.
Yeah, I was thinking that. It was 2:30 am your time when I left to take my phone call.
I didn't sign everything off last night
What
until
time did you go to sleep then?
I finally got to sleep probably about 5 o'clock.
So a big moment here, and standing in, John Frederick, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Wow.
Well, talk about having
First
a
and
pretty
second,
special
nobody else
game.
has got
That's
now.
his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4.
2-2, look at this. Did you watch that game last night? I had it playing with Simon Says. Those games.
Now in the box, Big Dog Riggs. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he
No,
puts this
I
one
didn't
down.
see those
And they'll
games.
put the tag
No,
on him
we
going
I
will.
to
left
first,
my
but the
computer running
sacrifice
but
is
was on the
successful.
phone for hours.
Well,
How did the game go?
the games are okay. Going into that particular series of games,
easier to just tag him
we were on a 10-game losing streak, man. And then we lost that first game and then won the next 2. Something like that. I didn't do that bad at the plate after a while. The first game I was just swinging at everything.
And bring home what would be the winning run from second base. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over.
Yeah.
A couple of walks, but no damage.
Yeah, the pitcher bad.
Losers need love and hugs too, Bill. LOL.
Yeah, I suppose, eh? But yeah, he hit home run and got some good hits and stole a base and made a couple errors in the field, throwing errors. Yeah.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Big Dog Riggs, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away.
I'm going to try and do this one. Draw out the at-bat for at least 4 pitches, okay? And how you do that is the way I play anyway. You always take the first pitch no matter what.
Maybe he had a big night out before the game and had a hangover.
Yeah, maybe.
LOL.
Maybe he did look tired.
The 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Just take these next 2 pitches.
The 1-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And every pitch so
There's something in
crucial
my eye
in
again.
Time ball
I
game,
hate
so
when that
he'll
happens.
Step out and ask for time. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now.
Here we go.
3-1, 2 on.
Take
he's
this one too.
Thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
5 pitches the pitcher threw me.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Walk me.
Outside, he lost him, ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings.
I
he didn't
drew
try
it
to
out.
win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just
I drew it
patiently
out.
worked the
That
at-bat
went
until
6
he earned the
pitches.
walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
How did I lose that
So
challenge?
a pivotal moment here, and
Somebody's here, I think, huh? Nobody's here, fella. You barking at the noise across the street, 2 doors down again? Eh? You heard a little squirrel there or something?
digging in now, Jose Samuels, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. The 0-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right.
Fella is the best guard
As
dog.
he comes through, it's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And a very important insurance run comes across the score from second. It's 4-2.
Our team
Boy,
finally capitalized.
Way into the night. That is a big base hit here in
Give
extra
fella
innings.
you hug
to
from
give
me,
them the
Bill.
lead by 2.
Yeah,
I
Dan,
will.
you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with 1 swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Roger Fontenot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4.
Bases loaded one
now
more
as
time.
The bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Jackson Generals.
Here's the 0-2. That's popped up. Nunez shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Yeah, we won.
And that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
4-2, the final score tonight. Chad Chen claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Oh, I'm going to make
Rodriguez records the save,
another
his second.
starting pitcher.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa,
I like having
Vasgersian,
all these various
this has been a special
characters,
presentation of MLB The Show.
Gives
For more,
me nice,
follow us on
choice.
Twitter at MLB The Show.
And my friends like you and other viewers that watch have a variety to watch. And he's going to be from L.A.
Our final line score.
I think
First for the victorious Jackson Generals.
from the
4
States
runs on 10
anyway,
hits,
and
no errors. They left 17 men on base.
he's going to be of Asian descent, and his name's going to be Ku Flung Dung.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight. Raul Estrada, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this?
LOL.
Digging in, big dog Riggs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yeah. And his big saying is, what he's known for saying
First
is,
pitch coming, here it is.
don't bring that shit
Ku
into my
Flung Dung
house.
is a really funny name.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a
so don't
loss
bring
that
that
snapped
shit
a
into his
modest
house.
3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball.
Oh, this guy's throwing
So they
strikes,
lost
man. Wow.
last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the
Get
winning
the
side.
bat off his
2 takes,
shoulder.
and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The next 0-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
I almost swung at that.
Great
Flung
job
Dung
to lay
doesn't
off
give
on
a
that
crap.
nasty slider.
No, you don't.
It's the toughest pitch.
No,
It
you
was
don't.
my
Who
toughest
flung
pitch
Dung
to lay
don't
off
give
of.
a shit.
I was always hitting fastball middle away, and when that slider
That's a
came
good
out,
one. I
boy,
like
did
that.
it looked like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He has to come into the zone now.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw.
He's in. He's in. 3-2. I forced a full count.
So he
I
swiped second successfully, but you have to
started
wonder
with
now if that
two
might
strikes
actually end up taking the
against
bat
me.
out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Frozen.
Oh, he throws me
and
on
that
that.
retires
Yeah.
the side. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number.
Lay down, Matt. Rugg, lay down.
So striding in, Mickey Aiken, 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Your friend's channel there, he's got some interesting guests on there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And gets this one down. Riggs takes it in. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Wow.
Play ball.
The suicide squeeze. If you don't know what that means, it means when like there's 1 out or 2 out, nobody out, 1 out. And there's a guy at first. The guy at the plate places a bunt in such a position at the same time as the pitch is going to the batter. The runner takes off from third, and he lays down that bunt and you score a run. And possibly if you're fast enough, the batter makes it to first base, and
In now,
it's quite
Big Dog
exciting.
Riggs. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
That's why what they call small ball. Playing small ball.
Gotta do some stuff, but I'll be listening. Just can't type for a while, Bill.
Swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. One out, nobody on. There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping in, Adolfo Acosta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Adolfo Acosta.
Bounced to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Play ball. Three.
Now at the plate, Big Dog Riggs. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play.
Ah, you
better
bugger.
set your sights at least belt high.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strike.
Take your base.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Next
Big
will
Dog
be the cleanup
Riggs.
hitter, Big Dog Riggs. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far.
Play ball. Three. He's out. Out. Three. Out. Three. Three.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Jackson Generals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. DeMarcus Hutchins earns his first win of the season. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your... Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. And please, Zach, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher. And
Digging in now, Antonio Blanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
the center fielder, Antonio Blanco.
To first, Riggs loves it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Let's play ball.
Stepping into the box, Big Dog Riggs is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
What the hell am I
He was
swinging
way
at?
in front of that one. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Keeping it down here.
Wow,
It's 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Give me my pitch, bugger.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Is swung on and missed.
Ah, you bugger. I thought I checked my swing.
Play ball. He's out. 3.
Having a rough stretch this all of a sudden.
Now to the plate, Alec Mills. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher, number 24.
The 3-2 pitch. Softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Dog Riggs. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
Oh,
Look for him to be on the attack
am I
early
swinging
in this
at?
at-bat.
No balls and a strike.
I'm seeing something that's not there.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here it comes, 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Baisley on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from
Finally
second
made
will
contact.
tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 minutes.
Finally made contact with the ball. Wow.
Ball 4. Take your base. Out. That's ball 4. 3. Out. 3. Got it. He's out. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. 3. Out.
Your attention.
Into the box now, Big Dog Riggs. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Strike
You
on a
bugger,
pitch in the
struck
dirt.
out again.
And the throw is there to record the first out.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. Got it.
Oh, 3-3.
3. That's ball 4.
Back at the plate.
Ready now, Big Dog Riggs.
Advance
He'll look
the
to
runner.
bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First offering on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
That's a
And
ball.
a fastball just
one
misses.
strike.
It's 1-1. Gabriel hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, and a changeup.
One ball.
Wow, I
And he
can't make
pounds that
contact
fastball
all
by
of a
him
sudden.
here, 1-2 now.
Wow, I just can't make contact all of a sudden.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Takes this the other way to right. But this will
You
just
bugger,
long
not
enough for
not
him to
far
run
enough,
it
not
down
hard
in
enough.
shallow
Not.
right for the second
Wow.
out.
Play ball.
Made contact anyway.
He's out. 3. Out.
Standing in, Joey Baisley. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Now that's popped up. Riggs is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no.
Yeah.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score.
Yeah.
Jackson used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to
0
the
for
win.
4, went 0
Yohan
for 4.
Lopez gets the win in relief.
Okay, fly out to 9. Okay, line out the line.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Right field. All right. Save it up right there. Move on to somebody else. So let's go with Mr. Wild Bill. My premier starting pitcher. He's in his 5th season with Cleveland. He's been kind of struggling this year. All of a sudden he got on a little streak, giving up a lot of hits. I wish you would have saw it a couple hours ago. I did play offline here and didn't broadcast it, but I pitched a strong 3-hit complete game shutout, which is, I know for the actual pitchers in the pros that's a hard thing to do. In this game it's kind of hard too, actually. So now we're taking on Philly. Velocity.
Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball.
We want to be peaking at the right time, stay sharp. The league we built. Listen, if you get complacent, so don't get complacent. Go out there and play the way you know you can play. Here we go. Cleveland and Kansas City. In Kansas City. Wild Bill against Gerald Abreu. Geraldo Abreu. And we got we're in first place by 7 games on the Twins. That is sweet. Getting near the end of the season, it looks like. I've got 13 wins, 12 wins, something like that.
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Kansas City, Missouri and Kauffman Stadium. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Geraldo Abreu is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30.
All right.
Settling in now, Fred Hardy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity.
Caught him looking.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Fred Hardy sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm a bit worried about the second hitter. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month.
This
and
guy
he hits
coming
in the
up.
middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
This is popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Yeah.
Nick Castellanos now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there.
Oh, he got it. Nice. Wow.
To make that play, and that ends the inning. KC down in order.
6 pitches to end that inning.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Dominic Smith. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And the pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Chappelle has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Rob Mock at first base.
Stepping up now, Alex Verdugo, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. This pitch is popped up. Sano.
Yeah.
In foul territory.
14 pitches.
It in for the second out of the
Oh
inning.
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
First pitch on its way.
Third baseman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
And we'll have to
Nice.
leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here it comes.
Leading up for the Royals.
Drops a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. In there, and it's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Cam Gallagher.
Batting ninth.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And there's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Fred Hardy would be next. Count remains full. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Fred Hardy. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, Fred Hardy.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Popped him up. Irwin has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ray Galindo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 0-1 the count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. pop-up. Sano in foul ground. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. KC down in order. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Dominic Smith, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Smith brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. Still 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Irwin is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, and there's 1 away. So next to the plate for the Royals, Alex Verdugo, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Frazier on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. At the plate, Eduardo Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Their first hit. Took them 5 to get it.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 1 and the Royals nothing.
Okay, give me some runs, boys. Give me some runs. Oh yeah, look at that. 4-0.
Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Up next to the
Stepping in now, Cam Gallagher. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1 is taken for ball two. High in the air out to center field. Flores is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Fred Hardy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals go... Digging in once again, Ray Galindo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. At the plate, Dominic Smith. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get... Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit hard to short.
Couldn't strike him out. He got a hit.
Trying to hold it short, but this gets on by.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, Eduardo Torres. So take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And this is going to find the
look at
gap
this.
as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases.
Always
And
that
he's
one
in
inning, man.
safely at third as a
Always
run will
that one
score on
inning
the play as
kinda
well.
gets me.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Flores sprinting after it, and he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning.
Fucking 4 hits ain't bad.
Coming to the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
That's your turn.
In there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Flores has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So stepping in, Cam Gallagher, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here comes the first pitch.
Gallagher.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. It's softly out in front. Throw in time at first for route number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Fred Hardy. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what can happen.
Oh, just missed.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Line
Right up the
drive,
middle,
and that's
bugger.
a base hit into center field. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
In now, Ray Galindo, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hardy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from the manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Got him. Yes, sir, boy.
Nice.
Nice. No, you're gonna let me sit the 9th out, eh? Yeah, I was getting a little
I'm
tired.
sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Billy Chappelle records his 14th winning decision of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watkins, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Five hit, eight inning, 5 hit, 1 run. performance by
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
8 innings, 5 hits,
Cleveland Indians,
7 Ks,
5 runs,
no
8
walks,
hits, no
1
errors. They
ER.
left 7 men on base.
That's how you pitch a game, man.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes.
Shush. No one's here. No one's here. Relax. Relax. Let's go one more.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Huh. We sweep the series and we can wake up some hope. Uh-huh. Let's try again. Every game counts. Huh.
First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston.
Park.
Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros.
I'll be
Stay
batting in
tuned
this
for
one.
Astros baseball. Next.
Houston. Where Nolan Ryan
Buehler,
pitched,
a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan
Kentucky-born.
Plesac, what do you got?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's
Buehler,
nearing
Walker
200
Buehler.
innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs.
Three.
Ready we go.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2 though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd.
I really don't
they
like
walk into this
pitching
environment
like
on
this.
the road today, looking to set the tone for this road trip. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, A.J. Reed is someone this club is hoping will turn it around. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position.
Wow.
He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
Striding in for Houston, Miles Straw. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he gets ahead 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Frazier is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yoenis Wimberly. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. The ground over to first. Mock right there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Kevin Newman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And that misses inside 1-0. Hit in the air out toward left. Moving under it, Frazier.
No strikeout.
That ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Adam Watney, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reyes coasts under it, makes the play, one away. Next up for the Stros, Richard Sawyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Richard Sawyer.
0-1 the count. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Sano is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, Pablo Reyes. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Number 15.
First pitch coming, here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Sano has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shortstop.
Runs up and gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the first out. Riding in once again, Miles Straw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he'll lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he hits the corner with that one, 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Reed. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike one. Strong base runner at first with one out. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Popped up. Sano over to his right, and that retires this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Wimberly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ball one to start the at bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Reyes. One out. Stepping into the box, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Liner towards second. This will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Leading off the inning, Adam Watney, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The catcher, Richard.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Popped straight up.
No, you couldn't get it.
There's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Always like that,
Man,
little
he's seeing
fucking
it like
loop
a
like
beach
that.
ball
Crazy.
right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
1-0 the count. Ball and a strike. Good riding action to that thing, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Sawyer, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Little chopper back. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to. Digging in to try it again, Miles Straw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Reed. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
2 balls and a strike to A.J. Reed. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Reyes back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Wimberly. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cutter low, 1-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Grounded to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Striding forward now, Kevin Newman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he's early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Right on the corner, 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Full count, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Frazier giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now batting, third baseman,
Standing in now, Adam Watney. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in and looking for more, Richard Sawyer. He singled his last time up. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Come on.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 2-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 1-1.
Outside.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 left for the Astros. Still down 3-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Trey Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here. And the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Flores ranging back. Booyah!
Oh, come on. Just to fucking bust that shit
now
up.
Here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. Cleveland took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Billy Chappelle earns win number 15 points on the staff as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Walker Buehler pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Adam Simber hammers down the save, his 41st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Well, there you have it. Almost complete game. Went 8 full. 4 hits, 5 K'd, 1 ER, 1 walk. 15 wins on the year now. And with any luck, I will hit 20. That'd be nice. So I got to go here for a while. But I will be back thereafter, and we'll continue with Mr. Wild Bill.
168.